All right, wedding march. It's a longer one today, but it's going to be a fun one. So it starts off with 50 burpees, then you're going to go into a mile run, then you're going to do 75 alternating dumbbell power snatches or 75 ground to overhead. You got another mile run in there, and then 100-meter walking lunge. So 25 to 35 minutes. It's a grind. It's going to be okay. It'll be fun to get after this one. I could think of this as almost in preparation of like a Memorial Day Murph. So get your mind right and get after it, guys. 50 burpee, chest touches the ground full. Make sure we're clapping all the way overhead. Your mile run, make sure it's a good mile paced out, or through Google Maps, something that you know you can keep a pace to, and that you're having a realistic mindset of what you're going to be able to run. That first mile and that second mile, try to keep them pretty close together. Don't go, hammer down on that first mile and then be really sucking on that second mile. You kind of want to find that even pace all the way through. For our alternating double snatches as well as the ground to overhead, make sure that we're getting that dumbbell stacked all the way overhead with it, keeping it close. You can change at eye level, right? Or you can change off the ground. Whatever one's gonna let you keep pace. If you're switching at eye level, just make sure you're not going so fast that you get burnt out. If we're doing our ground to overhead with a pack, a slam ball, a medicine ball, whatever, right? Big hip snap, and we want, again, that full lockout overhead and touching the ground on every rep. When we're doing our walking lunges, if we're walking outside or we're actually standing to that top position, all the way open. If we're doing our walking lunges inside, we can do some reverse lunges. Back knee touches the ground. It's going to be 50 on each leg, a total of 100. We can also do box step-ups for your 50 on each side, 100 as a scaling option for your 100-meter walking lunge. Other thing on the 75 ground overhead, if your shoulders are starting to get busted up, or even if you have the dumbbell, another option for you that might work out pretty well is a box jump. Smaller box jump, something that you can move through fast, something to keep that heart rate going, kind of like I'm breathing right now. All right, that's wedding march. There's a lot of information out there on SugarWOD for this stuff. Click the athlete's note. It'll give you the stimulus. It'll give you some scaling options. It will give you alternate meters for if you're going to do a row or a bike, all the fun stuff. And then last but not least, have you called and talked to one of your friends? So the challenge for this week was make contact with 1, 2, or 3 people that you haven't seen since the gym has been closed, and see how they're doing. So if you haven't, it's not too late. You can do it today. You can do it tomorrow. And it's nice to hear a familiar voice and kind of catch up with people. So make someone's day. Give them a call. Make your own day. Get this workout done. Any questions, look at your athlete's notes. That's it.